Good morning, bookworms. So it's Thursday and I have a day off, and I've thought of some cool things we can do together. Seeing it's a full moon, I've thought of a bit of an adventure that we can have together. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ange. I'm your very casual librarian. I'm also a master's student and a mum of two. And if you're a returning bookworm, as always, welcome home. So today it's the full moon in Aries and I'm a Cancer baby, so I'm a water sign, and I don't put a huge amount of faith in astrology or anything like that. It's more just a hobby. I just think it's a nice way to do self-care and to look after yourself. I thought today's a good day for some self-care, so I'm going to drive up to Mount Donabuang and get some fresh spring water, and I might also go for a swim in the river too on the way back. I'm going to listen to Charlotte Wood's Stoneyard Devotional. That's just become available for me on Libby through my library. So I'm going to read Stoneyard Devotional on audiobook while I'm driving. I'm going to take Bluebell and let's go and have a beautiful day out and a beautiful adventure in nature. Bluebell. So I've arrived at the spring and it's 11:11 and there's someone else just filling up their water containers with a little boy. So I'm not going to film just yet. I have been listening to Stoneyard Devotional by Charlotte Wood and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's about a woman who's gone back to her hometown where there is a Catholic church and a convent, and she is staying at the convent. She's having some sort of respite time, and I think it's post-COVID because they're talking about people working from home and lockdowns and stuff. I haven't confirmed that, but I think that's the setting we're talking about. The nuns at the convent are awaiting the return of the deceased remains of one of the former nuns of the convent who was found overseas. Her remains, she'd been missing for a long time, and her remains were finally found. So they're waiting for her remains to be returned to the convent so they can bury her. And there's a lot of anticipation waiting for that to happen. But also there is a mouse plague in northern Queensland that's heading south and approaching the convent. So there's this increase in mouse activity and cleaning and having to dispose of dead mice. Interesting novel so far. I'm about 40% of the way through. Right, so I'm going to get my bottles out and start filling them up at the spring. Right, I've filled up our bottles of cold fresh spring water. So it's really cold, but I'm going to go for a swim anyway. Onto the river. don't think it's very deep today. It might be only up to my knees. But I guess I'll try. We'll see how it goes. Bluebell's in, so I guess I've got no excuses. I did it. That was really cold. And in the middle, the current's quite fast and the rocks are loose and it's really uneven. So it's quite hard. I end up having to crawl my way back to the shallows rather than fall over again. Oh, they're so refreshing and chilly. I think I need a hot chocolate now. Yeah, I did. Perfect. Oh, possibly the best apple I've ever eaten. It's so good. Holy moly, I might get a few more bags. That is... Who are these people? What apple wizardry are they performing? Oh my gosh, so worth it. We're so glad I stopped. Well, bookworms, I'm home from our adventure and Bluebell's home and she's had a beautiful day, so she's dead to the world asleep on the floor. She's worn out for the day and I have all this beautiful spring water now in bottles, so we'll be drinking this for the next few days anyway, so that'll feel really good. It was really nice to have a swim, even though it was really shallow water. I really just got wet, but that's okay. Like, it was fun. It's been a beautiful hot day, but I can see that it's starting to change now, so I'll go and get the washing off the line and then I'm going to make myself a coffee and sit down and read. I got about 90% of the way through Stoneyard Devotional, so I had that playing at double speed. That's why I managed to get through it in one drive. I can see why it's an award winner. The juxtaposition between the calmness and the serenity and the ritual of life at the convent for the nuns and for our narrator, as opposed to kind of the brutality of the world, the wider world, and especially the world of a small rural country town. It's the running motif of the book, and the symbol of the mice plague is just how overwhelming sometimes the bad things in the world can feel, and you can feel quite powerless to do anything about the really awful things that happen to people around you or that are happening in the world. And I think the message is that you can't face the whole of the brutality at once, all you can do is your part. All you can do is what you can do. One thing at a time, one small action, and change what you can change and help who you can help. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the enormity of the problems in the world. The only thing you can really control is, what your actions are and how the little bits you can do to help people and to help the situation. Yeah, I'm enjoying the book. I can see why it was nominated for a Booker. It's really makes me want to read more of Charlotte Wood, so I probably will read some more from her. Anyway, I hope you've had a beautiful day. Do you have like a full moon ritual or rituals that you do, at certain times of the month, or anything that help you feel more grounded and more settled? I like to get in water around the full moon, drink more water and just slow down and take time to meditate and that kind of thing. So comment down below if you do the same, or if you have your own kind of full moon or new moon rituals. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and send all your bookworm friends this way so we can all chat in the comments down below. Right, I'm off. Gotta go get that washing off the line before the weather turns. Thanks for being here today, bookworms, and I will catch you in the next one.